friends, so today's tutorial is on this pastel galaxy clown look. I hope you enjoy it. So here's a fun fact to start off this video. I was born with one eyebrow that is lighter and one eyebrow that is darker. It's super weird. What we're going to do for this part is that we're going to take a glue stick and put it over our eyebrows. The reason why we do this is because we want the paint to sit on it very nicely and we don't want any of the eyebrow hairs to kind of stick up. So after you're done that, take something that you can use as a spatula. I use the back of a eyebrow plucker to kind of smooth out the glue so no hairs will be sticking up. So this is something I'm really excited to tell you guys about. You know the Flash palette by Makeup Forever that is sold in Sephora for like $110? I found a dupe on eBay for $17.69 and it's exactly the same. The colors are so pigmented and honestly, like, you'll just see how well it sits on your face. I found that I didn't even break out from this. Compared to the kind of Halloween makeup that you can buy from Walmart, this stuff is actually more pigmented and it's not oily and it doesn't make your skin feel horrible after you've been wearing it for a while. So what I'm obviously doing here is just I'm going to cover my entire face with the white paint that comes with the palette and make sure that you concentrate a lot on the eyebrows so they are less visible. So once we're finished using the white paint all over our face, we're going to go with this pink fuchsia color and we're going to use this to kind of contour the tops of our forehead. Later on, we're going to use this for our nose and also our cheeks. As you can see, I tried making it a bit lighter because I was going for a more pastel look, but I found that on the camera it was kind of harder to see, so I made it a bit darker. So the reason why this looks so messy right now is because I just kind of wanted to map out where the pink would be on my face and on my neck. And later on, I use a damp beauty blender to blend this all out to kind of give that watercolor pastel look. With these paints, it's very easy to blend them. I honestly felt like I was painting a canvas with watercolor paint. All you needed to do was have like a damp sponge, and if you went too dark, you can add just a little bit of white and then blend it out again, and it's perfectly fine. So as you can tell, this look is a lot of blending. To kind of give that pastel effect, you have to add a lot of white and make sure there's no harsh lines with the colors that you're adding on your face. So starting right now, we're adding the blue as a eye base color. Because it's a clown look, we're going to go a bit higher up. And make sure that you're making this eye part a bit darker. You can start light just like I did in case you're scared of how dark it'll come out, because it's easier to make things darker than lighter, obviously. And I'm not only going to try to use blue, I tried making a turquoise, so I added a bit more green. I'm not sure if that's really visible, but I tried. So I do a lot of mapping for this look. I kind of map out where I want the colors to kind of go up before I start filling in the middle. So starting over here, I damped a makeup brush thinking that I could blend out my eye look a bit better. But to be honest, I like the sponge a lot better. It was a lot faster and I felt like it blended out a bit better. You can do this if you want to make things a bit more detailed. This is an easier way to blend things out in smaller portions. So after I added the darker blue to the inner corners because I realized it was too light, I went back with the white to kind of give it a more cloudy effect. Just remember to keep blending, and if you make things too dark, you can always go back with the white. So after blending out all that blue with your damp sponge, I went back with a tinier brush with a bit of white and I started dabbing a bit of dots, kind of trying to give that paint splatter effect. So this next step, I took the blue and the fuchsia pink to make a purple, to make those triangle clown things that you put underneath your eye, I guess. This is kind of what gives away the clown vibe. So now I just took a bit of white on my finger to fix that cloudy effect I tried doing with the brush earlier. I found that this method worked a bit better, but you can do whatever you feel comfortable with. Because your ring finger is the weakest finger on your hand, it helps with that cloudy effect because when you're dabbing it with the paint, it gives you the lightest application. So I'm just touching up my cheeks a bit because I felt like they faded a bit too much. So if you need to touch up anything else and make things a bit darker, this is the time to do it. Don't forget to add those little dots to the bottom of your triangle to kind of give away the more clownish look. With this palette, I used the turquoise to line my lips. It was very creamy and it didn't feel too oily. It was actually a really nice kind of like a lipstick. So if you don't want to do face painting with this palette, you can actually make eyeshadows with this or lipstick with this. It's great. I added blue to the corners of my mouth to give off that spray paint effect, the kind of messy clown look. And later on, I touched up my nose with the fuchsia again and added a bit of white to kind of give off that cartoon shine. So right now, I'm going in with a thin brush and adding a few dots all over my face to kind of give it a freckled, detailed look, so it's not just so flat. I went back with a toothpick later on, kind of to get better dots. I found that I liked the toothpick a lot better, and I wish I went with that first, but that's how you learn. Once you're finished that, take a damp brush, add some white to it, and fling the bristles back. This gives you a spray paint effect, so I put that all over my face. So right now we're finishing up with the eyes. I added some black liner. Don't do a really big wing because you want to show more of the blue eyeshadow in the background. And once you're done that, I added triangles down my neck since I didn't have a clown costume. This kind of just helps put together the entire look. So unfortunately my camera died when I was doing this, so while I was charging I added a few more black dots to kind of go with the black dot theme. So back with the eyes, get some dramatic eyelashes, put those on, and to make this eye look a lot more dramatic, I actually added 2 pairs of eyelashes. So once you're done that, add some white liner to your waterline. And what I did also is I took some tweezers. Please only do this if you have a steady hand because you can really hurt your eye. I pressed together the 2 eyelashes because they were so big to kind of make them look like they are one. So this is the first time ever that I've added bottom lashes, like false ones. I didn't have an actual pair, so I took some extra eyelashes that I had and cut little pieces. This was very frustrating and it took me a very long time, so I kind of skipped through it. And for the final step, you don't have to, but I bought one of those hair color sprays from the Halloween store, and I sprayed my hair purple, pink, and blue. But to make sure that they came out lighter, I sprayed my hair first with the white spray. And after you finish that, just put up your hair into little buns, and voila, you're finished. I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys, but thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a happy Halloween.